what is up, you guys? Obviously, UFC 319 just took place, and I want to rub my hands together so bad because I predicted it exactly how it went. Not really, but I did say Khamzat was going to win. Khamzat was my pick. Khamzat got it done over 5 rounds. Obviously, I was one of the people who thought that if it went past the first, Dricus was going to win. But man, Khamzat's improved on his cardio. People forget, man. TJ Dillashaw's coach is a monster coach at training cardio or some shit like that. But anyways, this is a fight. In hindsight, everyone who picked Dricus should be mad at. They should be like, in hindsight, yeah, Khamzat smoked Dricus, and I should have seen that coming. I thought it was pretty obvious, but the game's the game. Khamzat dominated Dricus over 5 rounds. 529 significant strikes. Or not significant. Yeah. 529 strikes landed for Khamzat. 45 for Dricus. I honestly thought that it could have been a 50-42 fight. I think you could have given Khamzat more than one 10-8 round. Obviously the last round couldn't have been 10-8 because Dricus came back a little bit and then landed a couple of decent punches on Khamzat and then did a classic goofy maneuver and he pulled a guillotine in high-level MMA. Guillotines do not work if you're ranked. They just don't. If you're pulling a guillotine, what the fuck are you doing? Shit, I'm already out of stuff to say. But yeah, Khamzat won, dominated Dricus, and I was actually yelling at the TV. Where's the falling hammer? Where's the falling anvil? Where's the non-clone Dricus? I was going crazy, but obviously Khamzat got it done, and a lot of people are saying it's a boring fight. It kind of was, but I appreciated it just because it was utter dominance. Usually, if it's utter dominance, I usually don't mind. But Mark Goddard did stand them up a couple times, which I thought was a bitch move, especially because it was in. I just thought standing him up was bullshit because Khamzat was in dominant position, and it's not like nothing was happening. Khamzat was throwing pitter-patter punches. He was working when he had position. He wasn't just sitting there and resting, if that makes sense. But anyways, that's it. I just wanted to say I was right. And yeah. Oh, and also, Lerone Murphy versus Aaron Pico. Real fans knew Aaron Pico was dog shit. Everyone who actually pays attention knew that Aaron Pico was dog shit. And you had all these hardcores. Man, Bellator fighters are actually pretty good. They're very underrated. I literally made a video on how Aaron Pico's last couple of fights have been against cans. And this guy's supposed to be one of the best prospects coming over from Bellator. Aaron Pico has fought absolute cans. Or not absolute cans, but a lot of his recent wins. And a lot of his wins are against not great competition at all. He fought a guy, I think he had a 10-12 record or something like that. I broke it down in a video a couple days ago. Go watch that one if you're more interested. But anyways, anyone who picked Aaron Pico, and I'm pretty sure Lerone Murphy was actually the underdog, because these wannabe hardcore fans who aren't really hardcore, they just go along with whatever, not Submission Radio, Luke Thomas, oh man, and big John McCarthy, and I think Stephen Wonderboy's brother on that podcast, the Weighing In podcast. They say Bellator fighters are better than UFC fighters. Absolutely false. Not true. Bellator fighters suck. UFC's the only promotion that matters. Don't act like a hardcore and say, dude, this Bellator fighter coming in, he poses as a really big threat to Volkanovski and to all the guys in the top 5. No, he doesn't. He's coming from Bellator, fighting cans. Lerone Murphy whooped him, spinning elbow, and obviously Carlos Prates got the spinning elbow finish too. 2 spinning elbow finishes back-to-back is crazy. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of the UFC. But anyways, bye.